Hi guys, it's me, Danielle, Danny Buttons, and I'm here today with the Get to Know Me tag, the coloring edition. I was tagged by Jamie from Jamie's Coloring Love, and I'm gonna color a little bit while we do the tag. I haven't actually colored and chatted in a long time, so I'm really hoping not to hit my setup too often and to be able to do this. I'm going to be doing a mandala from 100 Beautiful Mandalas by Camelia Angelkova. I do these in order, so this is just the next page. I've picked my color palette. I always pick two, I don't know what you can see. Two Color It glitter gel pens and 3 Cali Art markers. You can kind of see, I think, the peak of the colors I picked. This time, what I ended up doing was picked the 2 gel pens that have the most ink left in them, and then I kind of made a palette from there. I do palettes, I pick my palettes in a lot of different ways, but I like to use all of my supplies instead of like only using blue, because blue's used a lot, and then having a lot of it makes sense to me. I think you get my drift. So I'm going to be coloring this while we do the tag. It is a bunch of questions long, 34 questions long. I think I've only watched Jamie's so far. And now that I'm here, I realize I don't know who I'm going to tag. So we'll find out at the end. But let's just get right into it. Yes, I don't have a plan. Okay, my plan. Question number 1 is, what is your name? And my name is Danielle. So it's really funny because question number 2 is, what is your nickname? In real life, I just go by Danielle. Like, I don't really have a nickname at all. But obviously, because of my channel name, everybody here calls me Danny. And it's weird. But it's not bad. It's just very different from what I am used to. So it's funny. So this isn't an official question, but I'll tell you how my channel name came to be. Basically, this channel started as a scrapbooking channel back in 2012. And back then, like, all the scrapbooking channels were named after supplies. So I really wanted to come up with something cute that made sense. I didn't want to just have like paper in my title at the time. So I really liked buttons, and I liked saying cute as a button, and I liked using buttons in my craft projects. So I decided to make my name Danny Buttons because I didn't think Danielle Buttons really flowed as much. So that's where that started, and that's how I've turned into Danny. So it's funny, but it's not a big deal. I'm hoping I'm going to be able to like actively talk and answer questions while I'm coloring. I'm very rusty when it comes to color and chats. And I also hope you can see anything I'm doing. But we will find out. I always do my mandalas from the inside out. I just kind of try to balance my colors as I go. But yes. So that is number 2. Number 3 is, do you like your name? Sure. It's fine. I don't really mind it. It's actually, I do encounter Danielle sometimes, but it's not super common. So that's always nice, I guess. A lot of people can't spell it, which is interesting. They always put Daniel, and that's a whole nother name. So that doesn't bother me, but it's interesting. Question number 4, when is your birthday? My birthday is November 4th. I'm excited. My birthday, well, I'm not excited anymore. I've reached the age where it's not exciting to get older, right? No, I am, is that a question? Am I going to be giving something away? No. I am 31, going to be 32 on November 4th. I do love my birthday. I love having birthday parties that are fun themes. So I do still look forward to that. Question. I hope you cannot hear Sam too badly in the background, but both of us have really squeaky chairs. And I don't usually film with him here, but I really wanted to get this video out because I think it's been a few days since Jamie tagged me, and I don't want her to think that I'm not gonna answer, because I'm answering. So, the next one. Question 5 is, what are your 3 favorite colors? My all-time favorite color is purple, followed by yellow, and then gray. I love gray. I love decorating with those colors. My wedding colors were purple and gray. We just painted our bedroom purple. I just love it a lot. And I find that it's actually kind of hard to find purple stuff, but it's very easy to find yellow stuff. So that's where yellow has been on the uptick, because I just keep buying everything yellow. So those are my favorite colors. Number 6 are, what are your favorite quotes? I don't really have favorite quotes. I'm not a quote girl. I don't know. It doesn't really affect me hearing different quotes. So I don't have any. I do have one that has always stuck with me that I just really enjoyed, but I think I just enjoyed the subject more than the quote itself. So it was like, life is like a camera, right? Is life a camera or a picture? Camera, I think. Life is like a camera. Now I'm not even going to remember the quote. This is embarrassing. It's on my wall in the living room. It ends with, take another shot. Develop from the negatives. Capture the good moments, develop from the negatives, and if things don't work out, take another shot. That sounds like it might be it. I just always enjoyed that, but I also enjoy like photography and memory keeping and things like that. So that's where that came from. Next question is, what is your favorite show, TV, YouTube, movie? That seems like a lot of questions in one. I watch, really the only current TV we watch that comes out live is like cooking shows. I watch a lot of Food Network stuff. All of the cooking competitions. So Guys Grocery Games, Worst Cooks, all the baking, holiday bakings, love those. For sitcoms, we watch Superstore. We watch The Good Place until it ended. We watch, I really like American Housewife, that kind of stuff. For YouTube, I obviously watch a lot of coloring. I watch BookTube, so book hauls and reviews and vlogs. And what else do I watch? Recently, I've been watching like Danny Gonzalez and Drew Gooden. They do like commentary, parody stuff, and they've been funny. And movies, I watch animated Disney movies. It's basically the only type of movies I enjoy. I don't know, I haven't had that much patience to watch full movies, so, but I can always watch some Disney movies. I'm a Disney nerd. Next is, what are 3 qualities you like in a best friend? I don't know. My best friend, I like people that have fun. I find that, like, especially now, all my friends turning 30, some of them no longer enjoy having fun, and that's sad. So, I hit my camera for the first time, but a lot of them just take themselves very seriously, and obviously it's good to be able to be serious, but I think that no matter what age, you can still have fun. Like, I'm coloring right now. That's something that people used to think was only for kids, but you can enjoy it no matter what. Then, let's see, if I was like seeking out a new best friend, this sounds silly, but availability would be important, because my current best friend goes to sleep very early, and then I have no one to talk to at night, unless you count Samuel, and he's right next to me, so I do have him. I don't know if he's listening. Good, he's not really listening. What is a third quality? I guess I would want a best friend who was funny, which kind of goes along with having fun. But I just like telling jokes and laughing. So, there we go. Next is, what is your dream? I don't know if I have a dream, really. I guess, hopefully. It's really more of a goal. I don't know if I have a dream. But a dream/goal is to make some babies soon. Hopefully. We'll see how that goes. But that's pretty self-explanatory. Next is, do you wear makeup? No. Almost never. Sometimes, or really, I never ever wear it in the house. So if I'm not going somewhere, absolutely not. But if I do go somewhere that I feel like I need to wear it, I do eyeliner, and I really just do like waterline, tight line. And I've recently picked up a second step, which is filling my eyebrows in. And I mostly do that in these summer months, because once I'm tanner, you cannot see that I have eyebrows, and then it looks a little bit silly. So to even it out, that's what I do. I am going to take a peek. All right, we're still going strong. Hopefully, is this lighting terrible? Let me see something. I don't know if that's gonna make more shadows or less, but I think it might be worth it. Yeah, it definitely is. Okay. I'm sorry that took so long to do. I was going to keep it off because sometimes there's glare, but the book is open, so there should no longer be glare. Okay, so that is my dream makeup. Okay, what makes you cry? Everything. What doesn't make me cry? I cry. I cry real easy because I cry when people are sad and when people are happy. I cry so often watching sports. It's pretty ridiculous. Like when they're very excited that they won, I'll cry right along with them. I cry anything dog related, since right now my dog is my little baby. So anything sad that happens to dogs, I'm done for. I don't have a plan for my coloring. Let me think for 1 second. Okay. Yeah, I cry a lot. So that's fine. What makes you angry? I'm also angry a lot. So I always say I get angry quickly and then it's over. So I just react very strongly and very quickly to everything. But then I'm better again. And it sometimes frustrates Sam because he'll be like, why did you just yell? I'll be like, I was mad, but it's over now, so we're okay. And he'll be like, I'm not okay, you were yelling. And I'm like, no, it's okay. So what makes me angry specifically? Right now, what makes me angry is people, I guess we'll call them selfish people, but like people that won't take the necessary precautions to make sure COVID ends. So that's frustrating. So I'll say that's what makes me angry. What makes you happy? Coloring makes me happy. No, my dog makes me happy. Samuel makes me happy. I have a tiny like blow up swimming pool that I've been sitting in every day. That makes me happy. I wish we could have a real swimming pool. That's my dream. What was I thinking? But unfortunately, the way our garage is set, I don't know if this is weird to some people because obviously everyone's from all over the country and even other countries. But our backyard is very, very close to our neighbor's backyard. So we do not have enough clearance to get a swimming pool because the neighbor's backyard is too close. So I unfortunately, in this house, will never realize that dream unless it's like an above ground pool. So for now, my blow up pool is what makes me very happy. What is fangirling? Is it, I don't know if it wants to know what fangirling is or it wants me to say what I fangirl over. So I fangirl over Disney, but fangirling is just like being obsessed with something, I guess. So I love all things Disney. I'm really into the movies. I'm into the parks, but I don't live close enough to the parks. Like Shayna, who I'm very jealous of, seems to work at the parks. I hope you get to talk about that when I tag you, by the way. But I have gone to the parks like 3 times in the past 7 years, which is not enough. But I love all the movies. I love Disney trivia. I love all the songs. So I fangirl that way. I gotta make another plan for a second. I'm gonna do that and then that. What colors do I have? I am sorry that I'm planning things out. It's all very, very serious stuff here. Okay, next question is, where am I? Can you tell us about yourself 10 facts? Oh no, I just skipped a whole bunch because I scrolled. What are your 3 favorite snacks? What are my 3 favorite snacks? I love cheese and chocolate and mint. So let's see. I like Cheez-Its. I like Junior Mints or York Peppermint Patties. And I like... What else do I like? I'm trying to think what I eat regularly. I'm not really, like, I don't like cake very much. I'm okay on cupcakes, more than cake. I don't know. I'm really wanting to like more like dried berries and stuff. I got these freeze-dried strawberries the other day and they were delicious. I guess that you can snack on fruit. Of course you can. I'm thinking of just junk food, but I enjoy strawberries a lot. What are your 3 favorite foods? My favorite food is baked ziti. I used to not like sauce on my pasta, which would make my dad very sad because he thinks he's the most Italian. And I finally had my aunt's baked ziti and it changed everything for me. And now I'm a ziti loving lady. One more second while I plan this. Okay, I'm going to do the dark brown there and probably there. And then I'm going to do this. I don't know. Okay. I know that's only one food. We eat a lot of like burrito bowls, homemade burrito bowls, which we just do like rice and ground beef. And what else do we put in there? Corn, cheese, stuff like that. I used to be a very, 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 very picky eater, and now I'm just a very picky eater. So I've gotten a lot better. I eat crab. I like crab a lot. Like crab sushi, crab legs. I don't get to have it that often, but I enjoy it. So I will say that. And then what are your 3 favorite drinks? I don't drink very much. I'm mostly a water girl. So I like water. I like sweet tea. And I guess sometimes like hot tea. Ooh, I've recently been drinking strawberry milk. And we've actually been like making strawberry milk frappuccinos at home. But we do ice, strawberry milk powder, milk, and then real strawberries. And those have been a good time. So I like that. Can you tell us about yourself 10 random facts? That seems like so many random facts. I'm not even going to remember that I've told you 10 things. And also, this is like in the middle, and I don't want to give away things for later. So I think I'm going to skip that and do it at the end so that I don't give away anything else. So, okay. What are 3 things fun you like to do? Okay, I think that's a typo. What are 3 things you do for fun? Number 1 is arts and crafts of all sorts. So obviously, Right now, I'm super into the coloring. I do a lot of scrapbooking. I've really dabbled in all of the types of crafts. So there is that. Number 2, I love swimming. I don't get the chance to as much as I would like because of, as I said, my tiny pool. But if I could, I would just live underwater. I guess that's like a fun fact, is that I always used to say if I could have one superpower, I wanted to be able to breathe underwater because then I could just stay there forever. And what else do I do for fun? I had a third one and then I distracted myself. So, I read. I was always a reader growing up, and then I kind of took a break, not against my will, I don't know. Once I hit college, I didn't want to read for fun anymore. And then recently, like the past 2 years, I've been back into it, and I've been so happy to be back into it. So I do a lot of reading. What best describes where you live? I live in northern New Jersey, so I'll just flat out say that. But we have our mailboxes right on our house, and I can probably see into like 10 neighbors' yards. So we all have yards, but we are very close together. So I think that's what best describes where I live. So, what is your crafty style? I don't know. I want to say colorful is probably the answer. And maybe eclectic. Like, again, I like to try everything once. And for scrapbooking, I love bright colors. I guess I do some pastels, but I really like color. So that's that. What is your most used crafty tool? I guess since we're doing the coloring version, I'll try to come up with my most used crafty coloring tool, which at this moment might be my Cali Art markers. I have been using them for everything and really enjoying them, which is nice. I might be putting the bigger set on my wish list for my birthday. I don't know if this is like an 80 set or a 100 set. I have no idea. But I know that there's like a crazy 180 set, and I'm really eyeballing that. I think that I'm doing pretty well with these so far, but every once in a while it seems like they're drying out a little bit. I got these for my birthday in 2018, so by the time my birthday comes around again, they'll be 2 years old of a lot of using. But again, I like to try to evenly use all the colors as evenly as I can. So I think that has helped extend their lifetime instead of just using the same ones over and over again. So next, what is your most wished for crafty tool? Interesting. I would have said my Cali Arts, but I just talked about that. I have a few things on my wish list that now I'm blanking on, but let me see. I'm going to open another tab. I am sorry. Right now, should I talk about that? I don't know if I really have a dream supply or anything right now. I really want to get the Statler. I found out they have the double-ended pens in the 120 set, and right now I have like a 72 set, so I might upgrade that. Luckily, those are only about $35, which is pretty budget-friendly, so I might just do that myself soon instead of waiting for a holiday. I'm also interested in the Arteza Inkonic fine liners because I've been doing the color by number, but other than that, I'm not really like dreaming of anything specifically. If we're talking about all crafts, I was really looking into die cutting machine for a little bit. I've had an old version of a Cricut that I hated a lot and never really used, but I'm thinking of one of the old school die cutting where you like roll it through and you have the individual dies. Well, let me peek again. We're still filming. Okie dokie. So that is that. What is your favorite craft brand? Again, since we're doing the coloring version, I'm going to say that my favorite coloring book artist is Hannah Lynn, probably, because I think I have like 12 of her books. I have them all, and I'm getting the new one when it comes out next week. So she's probably the answer there. What is your favorite craft? Right now, probably coloring, but also definitely scrapbooking. I go through lulls in my scrapbooking too, especially right now. It's hard to scrapbook when there's not much going on. I am a up-to-date scrapbooker, so I really only scrapbook as things are happening now. I don't tend to go back to when I'm younger or anything very often. Do you have any pets? I have one dog, and her name is Noodles, and she is 5 years old, and she is loud. She's very, very cute. She's sleeping right now, so that's nice. And the mail is long gone because it is 11 p.m., so we don't have to worry unless Grumpy Dog walks by, which is what we call one of the neighbor's dogs, because when we first moved in, that dog just like walks down the street and barks at nothing. So we call him Grumpy Dog. Yeah, she's great. I love her. When is your favorite time to craft? I mean, all day, every day. What up? So when I make videos is at night, but I color whenever I can. So overall, probably 8 p.m. on is when I craft the most, but if there's time, I'll do it. Let me switch colors again. Do you have a favorite non-crafty YouTube channel? Again, I mostly watch BookTube, so those types of videos, I guess, are my favorite. I don't know if I have any specific recommendations. If you're into reading and want specific recommendations, I can probably find some for you, but a lot of it is hit or miss with what books you like to read, what types of books, and just the personalities of the booktubers. So let me know if you need any recommendations for that. What is your favorite store? My favorite store is probably Barnes & Noble. I actually went there yesterday, and it was the second time I've been out since March. So I wanted to make sure, since in New Jersey right now, we're like in phase 3 of reopening. As of yesterday, we were doing really well with being decreasing cases, and we were okay. So I wanted to attempt it with my mask on and social distancing. I kind of just wanted to see what the world is like, because again, I haven't even gone to the grocery store in all these months. Luckily, Sam gets to do that for me because he works at a grocery store bank, which I've said before. So I don't know where I am. So my favorite store is Barnes & Noble. Yes, that is where I am. Next, what is your favorite restaurant? It's funny because my answer is the same as Jamie's, which is Cheesecake Factory. We don't eat out that much anymore. We used to more, and I'm used to it. I'm talking 8 years ago, not before this, but we tend to agree to go to Cheesecake Factory for birthdays. So that's probably my favorite. Growing up, it was this place called Bon Buffet, and we were obsessed with it. We being my mom and I, like sometimes we would go for lunch and not tell my dad and then go again for dinner. And it was like an all-you-can-eat buffet. And they had crab legs, and that's where I discovered I loved them. So what is your favorite magazine? I do not read magazines. I have not read magazines in a long, long time. My grandpa used to get People magazine delivered to him, and I would read that after he was done. But that was, again, like a decade ago. Who is your favorite author? My go-to answer is to say Jodi Picoult, because I have loved a lot of her books. So it's probably her, but it also might be Riley Sager, because now I've read 4 of his books and loved them all. I read a lot of thrillers, mystery thrillers, and Jodi is not that, so it's hard to say she's my favorite these days because her books are so serious and so well done and so heavy, that I can't really read a lot of them. Like, I can't just read 5 in a row because I don't think I could handle that. But, yeah. So maybe Riley Sager. I don't know. Is 4 enough to judge upon? I guess it could be. So, what are your favorite shoes? Right now, my favorite shoes are my yellow Crocs. And it's pretty funny because growing up, I was very anti-Croc and I hated them and I never wanted to have a pair. And then I was like, you know what? I kind of want one. And I bought bright yellow ones because I decided if I was going to get Crocs, I was just going to be out and about it, no hiding it. And I really love them, and I might be getting a second pair soon. They're super comfortable. I very much wear them like in the backyard. Like, I don't wear them if we're going walking or anything, but very easy to slip on, very easy, comfortable. I like them. And what is your favorite time of the year? I probably would say fall. I really like my birthdays in fall, obviously. Fall really, officially fall's really the lead up to Christmas because December 20th is really the beginning of winter. But I like just all the anticipation that happens in fall. I like the weather's usually pretty good here where it's just getting cold but not freezing yet. I like before the time changes and it gets dark really early. That's always unfortunate. What color should I do? I'm going to do this color. That, yes. I like fall. Okay, and now finally, so that's the end of the questions. And now I'm going to go back and do some more fun facts, I guess. Maybe I'll do them for this and one more color, and however many we get, we get. So, fun fact, I am an only child, and I'm the only child out of all, like, my parents' siblings. So, I have 10 first cousins, and all of them are in pairs, and I am the only. So, that's unfortunate. Yeah, but it's the truth. I don't know what else is fun. What else is a fun fact? This isn't really a fun fact, but it's a fact that Samuel and I have been married 1.5 years, but we've been together 10.5 years. So I met him on like my first day of college, and then we didn't date for 2 years, and it was his fault. And then we dated for 8 years before he proposed. And then we got married on our 9-year anniversary. And now we've been married 1.5 years. So that's fun. We live with my dad. We live in a 2-story house. My dad lives downstairs and we live upstairs. And my mom passed away when I was 12. So I've always been, and again, no siblings. So I've always been a super daddy's girl. So we're very happy to be here. And not ashamed at all. I know there's like a weird stigma around it, but I don't care. Like, he's my best buddy. So, if he doesn't mind, I don't mind. What else is a fun fact? I only have one color left. I was on the news in 1st grade because somebody broke into our classroom at school and stole our field trip money. So we were going to go to the circus and someone stole our field trip money. And then we wrote letters to like the police officers to be like, please find it or please help us. I think the police officers actually like bought us tickets instead. And my letter was chosen to be read on the mail when they covered the story, and it was very cute. It was a cute time. So that's something that happened. In high school, I was a yearbook editor. I've always loved memory keeping, even in that way. So that was pretty cool. It was pretty cool, too, because I really didn't know anybody on yearbook committee. But I didn't care. I really just wanted to be an editor. So my junior year, I worked really hard, and they made me do all the grunt work and the annoying pages. And then the advisor picked me senior year to be editor. So that was cool. I don't drive anymore. I could technically, but I am terrified of driving and really being in the car at all. So that's fun. So I haven't driven in a few years now. Yes. What else is fun fact? Getting to the very, very end. Yeah, I don't know. I do love Disney. We went there for our honeymoon, and also 7 years ago, and also hopefully in 2022. I'm attempting to plan another trip there. Ooh, I really love cruises. I can talk about that. You've probably heard me talk about cruises if you've been a subscriber for a long time, because I go on them pretty regularly. So that's fun. But I think I'm going to stop now. Obviously, I have a lot of pictures done, but I'm out of questions. And let me see. This has been 36 minutes, so that's probably enough of me for tagging people. I didn't think of who to tag. I have been very lucky to have a whole ton of new subscribers this month. Legitimately, I've probably gotten 180 new subscribers in June, which blows my mind. I guess you guys like my collection videos. I appreciate it a super ton. So really, I just want anyone who wants to do the tag, definitely should take this as your tag. But I'm also going to tag Shayna in Colorland, because I definitely know I've been watching all her videos. I think she's been watching mine. And I really want to hear more about her working at Disney. And I also want to tag Thunder Junkie, I hope is your name, and I didn't make a big mistake there. But I've also been watching all your videos because you've been hauling stuff, and I like hauls. So that's only 2 people, but that's enough. If you have not been tagged and you want to do this, just do it. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. I think this is coming out pretty good. Can you tell the glittery parts? Yeah, so I'm also about to film my wrap-up right now. So you'll see me and my nails. I finally did them in that video. And you'll probably see this tomorrow, and then that 2 days from now. Something like that. You'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Thank you so much for watching. If you've made it all the way to the end again. I'm not going to make you comment anything this time, but next time I will. I'm going to go take some water and sit down and get my next video ready, and I will see you guys later. Bye.